Thank you. It's the first Saturday morning again. As I drive to the nearby temple, life continues for the people around me. Hunched figures scurrying along the sidewalk, vendors setting up the stalls for the day. It's another day of business as usual. Women holding tightly to their children on their way to buy their provisions. In this hive of activity, I smile to myself as I think of another group of women and children awaiting our arrival at the temple, eager to begin their business of learning through play. We arrive at the temple gates, and our vehicle is immediately surrounded by young children, their mothers, and go-go's, grandmothers to you, as they rush to unload our car. Others may see the contents of our boxes and baskets as waste. For the children and women, it is a treasure trove of delightful things with which to play. You and I know that with play comes learning. The excitement is evident in the shining eyes, smiling mouths, and bright faces. Ready, set, go. The lives of these young children, their mothers and go-go's, is changing for good. This community-based playgroup provides an inclusive place for young children from diverse racial, cultural, and linguistic backgrounds to gather for play. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just one model of ECD in South Africa, a country with 8.2 million children, with only 1/3 having access to early childhood development. So therefore, home and community-based models of ECD are critical for the most disadvantaged sectors of our community to access ECD. These services help level the playing fields of inequality and inequity from an early age. Good evening. Sanbonani from KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. Manon from Macau. Program Director, friends and colleagues. A very warm welcome from our African continent, South Africa. It's really an honor and privilege as the South African National Rep to say a few words on children, being a part of the World Forum for many, many years. The focus on children is one of the core values of the World Forum Foundation, and I'm sure that you are aware of it, promoting an ongoing global exchange of ideas on the delivery of quality services for young children in diverse settings. Each of you here sitting this evening forms part of the 700 delegates representing almost 70 countries around the world. You have gathered here to celebrate, to share, engage, and advocate for the most precious asset of our countries, our children. What a wonderful opportunity to learn from each another. As the saying by Bernard Shaw goes, we don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. As the custodians of the future, our future, the rights of children must be upheld. Children cannot speak for themselves, so the onus is for us to speak for them. And I must add, on a more positive note, more recently, we are beginning to see governments across the world beginning to appreciate the value of early childhood development, legislating new policies for the greater good of our young children. I must say that I'm extremely proud to say that in South Africa, we now have a policy for early childhood development, In fact, our president, Mr. Ramaphosa, has highlighted the power of early childhood development in breaking the cycle of poverty. This evening, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, our collective vision connects each of us. A better world, a better life for our children. This sentiment is the foundation on which the World Forum is built. We share, we network, we debate, we tell our stories. We return to our countries and we say, the choices and sacrifices we made as ECD activists are worth it. After all, we don't have a big payroll to go back to compared to others. Ladies and gentlemen, we salute you. We salute the ECD cadres and the grassroots practitioners that continue to fight the good fight. You make us proud. You make it possible for the voices of children the world over to be heard. Yet, our job is not yet done, and we need to continue to be advocates for children's rights. A luta continua, the struggle continues. I take this opportunity on behalf, I'm taking the liberty, on behalf of all of us here tonight, to congratulate the World Forum on its 20th anniversary. And a special thank you. And of course, a very, very special thank you to Bonnie and Roger and their team for making this possible. In closing, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, I quote the late Oliver Tambo: "A country, a nation, a people that does not take care of its children certainly does not deserve their future." I invite you to enjoy this fabulous conference. Take time to make a new friend, because that's what it's all about. It's about networking. Thank you very much. Ambagashla, that means go well and enjoy everything this conference has to offer to you. Thank you very much.